This is one of those rental scooters. You know the kind. You trip over on the sidewalk, unlock with your phone, drive wherever you want, park it, bam, you're good to go. Very convenient. Although they're limited to 15 miles an hour. This isn't nearly fast enough in some situations. At least here in the US they are. Today, we're gonna strap a solid rocket motor to one and set the first official speed record, which I hope gets broken, because I'm not saying do it. No. As a disclaimer, don't do it. But if it happens to be broken, whether it's down a hill or with some kind of other device, I would like to know about it, because I have some ideas for a Rocket Scooter Attachment 2.0, RSA for short, that I'd like to unveil. Let's begin. I'm gonna turn these down a little. There we go. Halloween festivities. I would like to set a couple ground rules for this, for me and future speed records. Number one, it's gotta be a rental scooter. For example, Lime. 2, we do not want to damage or modify the scooter. It's really just an attachment. We want to keep that fundamental idea of the ride share in place. So with that in mind, now you got things like a propeller, EDF jet. I also considered one of those mini jet turbines. They throw out some big power. Anyways, I would have used one, but they're very expensive. And for this, it didn't seem to justify the cost. But we went with the most impractical solution, a solid rocket motor. They are like the kind you throw on those little model rockets. Even the space shuttle uses them. And they have huge power potential, but they also have one major drawback. Once you hit the igniter, the whole thing's gonna burn at full throttle. It's gonna be mainly designed around the Lime scooter. For one reason, they're built to handle some serious shit. I made a critical mistake, and then I didn't take into account the little rise here in the bottom. So I had to pull out the problem solver. So we did a couple bam bam, put some triangulation in there. It looks cooler that way anyways. And the basic frame was done. And I'm like, on to safety. Rocket motors, right? They're a pressure vessel. And if they blow up, I'm not saying they are, but they do resemble a pipe bomb to an extent. Aluminum, carbon fiber. So instead of blowing out pieces, it just kind of splits open like a can. I didn't do this. I went with steel, which does create some fine pieces. We just got to make sure our other safety measures are double as good. So what are those other safety measures? Number one, the shear bolts. These bolts should break before the whole casing explodes. Number two, polycarbonate. This is the same stuff the Mythbusters used back on the Discovery Channel. I wish it was bigger to cover more of my body. But that is where this technique comes in. It's called the squatting technique. Okay, so we got the scooter together for the most part. We're gonna take a look at the motors. So I made these because you gotta have a certification to buy some of the larger ones, and I don't have that. Now comes the fuel. It's sorbitol, a sugar alcohol, and potassium nitrate. That is fertilizer. You mix it together, you heat it up, it becomes a slurry, and you pour it into mold. It was at this time, once we had all the components together, that we found a scooter in the lake at the local public dock. I did not plant the scooter here, even though most of you probably think I did, okay? If you live around these things, people throw them in the water all the time. It's like a hobby of theirs. Jumped in, tied a rope, hauled her out. Oh, side note, Lime came looking for the scooter because even though it seems dead, it still like pings the GPS. Lime, I set it out there for you guys for like a week. I grabbed it today to like shoot this video, but I'm gonna put it back out there for you guys. It's an opportunity to test the rolling resistance of these scooters. It's not like when you're on a bike and just can coast. And that's created by this back EMF of the hub motor. It turns into like a generator. And at 50 miles an hour, it took another 250 watts of power to spin the scooter wheel as well as the e-bike wheel. Fast forward to the next, to daylight, we go test it.
Just slots on. Boom, like that. Now it's perfect fit. Brackets. I'm gonna have to remove a shear bolt. There we go.
That's pretty secure.
Unlocking the scooter. Dun, 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 dun.
That was chill. What the fuck? That first motor got us like 23 miles an hour. Nothing crazy, just a test. It was a success because nothing blew up. and nobody crashed. I was like, okay, we're good to go.
You just
Swap on the
zipper
bigger
out.
motor, easy as pie. Couple hose clamps and a new igniter, and you're good to go.
Excuse my sniffles. Both fronts. Ah, I got my finger stuck. Owie, from my finger. First, tape my finger up. Ooh, this is fun. Sorry, I'm scared.
And so anytime I get to wear that race suit, I throw it on. Even when the speeds maybe not call for it, it's fun to wear. They got like little pads and things. It's cool. I feel like a Power Ranger.
Man, it's hard running this thing.
We have prawns and rugby. Kickstand up this time. Okay, trail run. Think you're gonna be good. Time to hit it.
This new motor, 34 miles an hour. Okay, now we're talking, now we're getting somewhere. I know there's some people out there that have really pushed the heck out of these things up some steep hills, like in San Francisco or something. So I'm like, we need to bump it up just a little bit more. After we handed out candy, late at night, we went over to that same testing grounds. Boom, bada bing. Oh, we need to go back a little. This Slime scooter's a little skinnier than the other one. We got her in now. It's a little modified because it's Halloween and it's dark, so we got a headlamp. Our motor, got to put the igniter in. 360 camera, we got some elevation now. Let's hope it goes well. Oh, I meant to put a platform here. Maybe on Rocket Scooter 2.0. There you have it. It's gonna be the official rideshare rental scooter speed record at 43 miles an hour. So if you break it or have already broken this, let me know, because I'll be back for 2.0 and we can get the leaderboard set. We can get a list going. Yeah? Yeah.